Yo guys, it's your boy Chris and welcome back to the Kick Show on Chris TV. You know how we do it already. Today I'm here to give you guys about the recap. Yeah, I'm here to give you guys about the Champions League recap. Yeah, you know this week Champions League plenty matches took on. Yeah, plenty matches have been played and you know how we do it. A lot of things happen. You know our expectations. You know the big teams that we think are going to dominate and destroy things. Yeah, things couldn't happen like that. You know Champions League. You know how it is already. You know this kind of the things that make the teams. This kind of the things that make the competition so exciting. That is why when you hear UCL night, when you hear about Champions League, you know that yes, there is a big tournament coming on. Yeah. So let me brush through the Tuesday matches, then we move on to the Wednesday ones. Yeah. So the Tuesday matches, I'll just mention it and go straight to the point. Yeah. So the Tuesday matches were Karat Amati versus Olympiacos, and this match ended in 1-0 in this match ended 1-0 in favor of Olympiacos. Yes, Olympiacos was able to beat Karat Amati. Yeah, Karat Amati, this is their first time in the Champions League, but they're also doing well, even though they couldn't get a win against Olympiacos, and Olympiacos had a goal against them, and they won the 3 point at night with the help of Martins here, with the help of Martins here. That's Jason Martins that score that goal for Olympiacos. So let's move to the next match. Was Bayern Munich versus Sporting CB. Yeah, Bayern Munich scored Sporting CB by 3 goals to 1. Yeah, so with the help of this Bayern's young talent is very good. Yeah, I'm talking about Carl. Yes, this guy is very interesting. Yes, he is bringing out a lot. Three of his Champions League matches, he's made a great impact in this match. Joshua Kimmich had an own goal. Yeah, Joshua Kimmich had an own goal, and then with the help of Serge Gnabry, equalized it, and then Karl Lamar there, the small boy, Bayern Prospect also double it up with the, and then Jonathan Tah also sealed the win for Bayern Munich over there. So let's move to the next match. Was Atlanta versus Chelsea. Yes, this match was this match was something else for the Blues, the world champions. The so-called world champions are now in come on. Chelsea things are not going on well for Chelsea. 4 matches right now, 2 draws, and then two losses here, 2 losses and then 2 draws. I don't know what is wrong with Enzo Maresca. Today he will show that yes, indeed, he is the man for the job. But tomorrow or the next day, you will see him having a doubt again. Yes, Enzo Maresca will prove today that yes, indeed, he is the real man for the job. But tomorrow he will just tell you, he will still tell you that now. Because look at this. What kind of changes is this? What kind of approach? Every match you need to. Enzo Maresca doesn't know. You need to approach every match as a final. How you approach big matches or big teams, you need to approach small teams like that. You don't have to underrate. You don't have to underrate the kind of lineup, the kind of substitutions that Enzo Maresca does. Come on, sometimes it doesn't help. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't help. Since Enzo Maresca came to Chelsea, he doesn't have his first 11 yet. He keeps changing the squad. He keeps changing the lineups. Yeah, so in this match, it's ended in a win for Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta won by 2 goals to 1. Yes, and then let's move to the next for the night. That was Barcelona versus Frankfurt. Yes, Barcelona versus Frankfurt, and Barcelona did their Barcelona thing. Yeah, they show that they are the comeback kings. Yeah, Barcelona did their Barcelona things. During the match, at the 21st minute, that Frankfurt had a goal with the help of Naf. Yes, Frankfurt had a goal, and then Jules Koundé, also try and then and fought for Barcelona. Yes, all the 2 goals were scored by Jules Koundé. Yes, he did well after scoring own goal against Chelsea. And he tried to prove something for the Barca fans that he can rewrite his story, and then he did. Yes. Barca always find it difficult against Frankfurt. Yeah. The last time Barca met with Frankfurt, that was during the Europa time, and then Frankfurt scored them. Yeah. But this time, Barca came back and then did their Barca thing. So let's move to the next one. Was Inter Milan versus Liverpool. Yeah. And this time around, Arne Slot shows that his words, his name, he won't spell it wrongly. Yeah. The difference between Lost and then Slot is just misarrangement of the words. But this time around, Slot said he will maintain his slot position. So he won. Yeah, Liverpool won against Inter Milan by one goes to nil. Yeah, Liverpool won at that night. Yeah, with the help of Soboslai. Yes, Soboslai, Dominic Soboslai, and it was a penalty goal. Yes. So Liverpool also took on the night that yeah, on a Tuesday, and then Monaco versus Galatasaray. Yes, this match. Come on, everybody was disappointed in Galatasaray because they are the favorite. Yeah, Galatasaray was the favorite because due to the comparison of the squads, Galatasaray squad and then Monaco squad. Come on, Galatasaray was high because they have the names like Victor Osimhen, Leroy Sani over there. Come on, they have big names over there, which made them being the favorite for the night. But lo and behold, that is football. That is football for you. Can never underrate or underestimate your opponent. Yeah, you get punished if you underestimate your opponent. Yeah, so Monaco won by one goes to nil. Yes, so let's move to the next match. PSV Eindhoven versus Atletico Madrid. Yes, Diego Simeone and his boys. Diego Simeone and his boys went to Netherlands to do wonders over there. Yes, Diego Simeone and his boys went to Netherlands to do wonders. Yeah, they score at PSV Eindhoven by 3 goals to 2. Yes. Yeah, Diego Simeone is really having a great season. Yeah, he's doing well in the Champions League and also in the La Liga. Yeah, Diego Simeone and his Atletico boys are doing well. Yes, one of the surprise was Tottenham Hotspur versus and then Slavia Prague. Yeah, I rated Slavia Prague more than Tottenham because we all know Tottenham based on their performance and also their form. Yeah, we all know Tottenham. They are one of the unreliable teams that if you tip them to take on a game, you get disappointed. Yeah, that's how Tottenham is. But they prove everyone wrong this season. This in this match they prove everyone wrong. So they have three past Slavia Prague. Yeah, Tottenham Hotspur scored 3 goals past Slavia Prague with the help of Mohamed Kudus. Yes, Mohamed Kudus had a goal. It was a great support, and then the first goal was an own goal. Though, yeah, the first goal was an own goal from Zima, yeah, from the Slavia Prague player, and then Kudus Mohamed scored the second goal from the penalty spot, and then Javi Simons. Yes, Javi Simons is getting his forms back. Yeah, Javi Simons is getting his form back after receiving a lot of critics. After receiving a lot of critics by moving to Tottenham Hotspur, when he came, teams were not picking up well for him. But there's a but like some 2 to 3 matches now, Diego Simeone is doing because he has won man of the match back to back for in the Champions League for Tottenham Hotspur. So let's move for the night for the last of the night. For the Tuesday matches, Union St. Gillian versus Marseille. Yes, Gillians are in the house, and then Gillians are in their home, and then they invited Marseille from France, and Marseille came and whipped them, beat them, destroyed them, and went back to France again. Yes, Marseille dominated the night for Marseille dominated the night, and yeah, that's Marcel right now in the system. Yeah, Charlie, you know how things are going on right now, Charlie. Kudos to Greenwood, Mason Greenwood, Charlie. This guy is really doing well after his struggles, his troubles, and a whole lot of things. But this guy shows that yeah, he is really is a man. Yeah, men always fight, and kudos to Mason Greenwood for the great form that he is having at Marcel right now. Yes. Yeah, so that's the matches for Tuesday. Let's quickly move to the Wednesday matches. Yes. So the Wednesday matches, let's start from the Karabaj versus Ayaz, and Charlie, yesterday Ayaz surprised us. So for real, Ayaz really surprised us. Ayaz in this season they are not in a good form, even though they are more experienced in this campaign in this Champions League. And when it comes to European trophies, come on, you cannot take up when you are mentioning teams that always perform in a European trophy. You cannot take up Ayaz's name. Yes, Ayaz is one of the great teams that also have more experience in this competition, and they've also won a Champions League before. Ayaz have a Champions League. Yes, yeah. So But this season things are not going on well for them. Yeah, Ajax are not in a great form this season. And then Karabaj wanted to take an advantage of that, but Ajax really said, "Nah, come on, I'm here. I was here before you came." Ajax showed seniority yesterday, and then they were losing by 2 goals to nil. They were losing by 2 goals down, and then Ajax came back with a full force and then passed by Karabaj with 4 goals. Yeah, so Ajax won the night yesterday, and then Villarreal versus Copenhagen. Yeah, Copenhagen is one of the teams also. Yeah, Copenhagen really. If you are playing with Copenhagen, come on, they will really disturb you a lot. Yes, they are one of the teams that also have more experience in the European competitions. Yes, and yesterday they really traumatized Villarreal. Yeah, they really tried. They really disturb them in their home. And lo and behold, come on, Copenhagen took on the night. Yeah, yesterday it was not easy. Yeah, Copenhagen won the match yesterday against Villarreal. And it was two. It was 3 goals to two. Yes, it was 3 goals to two out there for Copenhagen. Yes, Copenhagen, you can never underrate them. And you know, one of the surprising game for yesterday or for the Wednesday night was for the Atletico Bilbao versus PSG. Come on, a whole PSG title defenders, a whole PSG Champions League winners, a whole PSG played draw against Atletico Bilbao yesterday. Atletico Bilbao that is not in form. Bilbao is not in form because you all know this season Bilbao, things are not going on well for Atletico Bilbao this season. And then we all thought we all thought we all thought PSG is going to tremble upon them. PSG is going to destroy them, humiliate them, trash them. But that is football. It ended in a 0-0. Yes, it ended in a 0-0 draw for PSG versus Atletico Bilbao. Now let's move straight to Mourinho and his boys here. Benfica versus Napoli. Yes, Benfica. Mourinho showed seniorities yesterday. Yeah, Mourinho showed seniorities yesterday. You showed that indeed he is the real special one. Indeed, he is the special one. So yesterday, yeah, Benfica scored 2 goals past Napoli. Yes, it was 2-0. Yeah, 2-0 against Napoli. We all know Napoli. Napoli two things are not going on well, especially when they are going away. Yes, Napoli, their away record this season is very bad, and yeah, and this match to come on, it's aggressiveness, seriousness that plays this match. So yesterday they lost against Benfica yesterday, and then let's move straight to Club Brugge versus Arsenal. Yeah, we all know our expectations came true. Yes, because we all know that Arsenal will never lay low for Club Brugge. Even though Club Brugge also disturb a lot, they disturb a lot. Yeah, Club Brugge is one of the teams that if you underrate them or if you see them like a low key, they will destroy you and they will overcome you right now. But Arsenal didn't see them like that yesterday. They play with their unity, their arrangement, their seriousness, and then come on, they did their work against Club Brugge yesterday. So Arsenal won by 3 goals to nil yesterday. Yes, and the goal scorers are Noni Medweke, yes, Noni Medweke. Yeah. Noni Medweke had a brace yesterday, and then Gabriel Martinelli sealed the win for Arsenal yesterday. Yeah, Noni Medweke, after moving to Arsenal, now things are picking for him. Yeah, now things are picking for him. Against Bayern, he scored a goal, and then against Club Brugge yesterday too, he had a brace. So come on, Chelsea fans that are throwing on him a break, he's showing up that he's a big player. He's a big stage player. Yeah, it's not the players that when it comes to the big stage will be disappearing now. Noni Madueke is showing that kind of zeal, that kind of power and then energy at Arsenal right now. So let's move to Dortmund versus Bodo Glimt. You see what I've been telling you. These small teams, the way they worry, the way these small teams worry. Dortmund and Bodo Glimt have played draw yesterday. They played 2-2 draws yesterday. Come on. Yeah. Dortmund and Bodo Glimt, they played 2-2 draws yesterday. Dortmund were in the house and invited Bodo Glimt to their home, and then they played a draw. Yes, they played a draw. Dortmund was leading, and then Bodo Glimt also equalized. Yeah, Brandt scored the first goal for Dortmund, and also Alessami equalized it, and then Dortmund also score again, which from the same guy, Brandt, and then this guy Bodo Glimt said now they will never allow you. But then Helge also had the equalizer for Bodo Glimt yesterday, and the match ended in a draw against Dortmund. So kudos to Bodo Glimt for pulling out a draw against one of the serious, one of the strongest side, because yeah, Dortmund is Dortmund is also playing. So Dortmund is also having a great season in this Champions League campaign, but Bodo couldn't give them the space yesterday. And then let's move straight to Juventus versus Sparfos. Yeah, Juventus had 2 goals against Sparfos yesterday. We all expected it. Yes, we all know what will happen. Yeah, even though Sparfos are very very aggressive this season. Yeah, when they meet the big teams, like they don't give them the space. They don't give them the briefing space. But Juventus couldn't allow them yesterday, and then McKinney and then David said, "Nah, come on, we are the old ladies. Let us show you what they meant." And then they scored Pafos yesterday with 2 goals to nil. And then let's move straight to Bayer Leverkusen versus Newcastle United. Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen were in their house and they invited Newcastle from England. And when they went, they also said no, they are from England, they are from the English roots, they are from the British roots, so they will not allow any German team to play them. So come on, they played draw yesterday. Yeah, Leverkusen that scored Manchester City in their home. Come on. Newcastle said no, they won't allow that. So they played a draw yesterday, yes. Newcastle and then Leverkusen played a draw yesterday. They played 2-2, draw the match and in a 2-2 draw yesterday. Yeah. So for this side, Bruno Gamarai scored an own goal for Bayern Leverkusen yesterday, and then Anthony Gordon equalized that, and then Melee also put the second one in. Yeah, so that is it against Newcastle and then Bayer Leverkusen. So let's move to the last of the night: Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Yes, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Yeah, Manchester City went to Bernabeu yesterday and they said, "Nah, come on, they won't allow you." Madrid dominated the game, but come on, City said no. Erling Haaland said no. Haaland said, "I will not allow this to happen." At first, it was Rodrigo. It was Mario who scored. Yeah, Rodrigo had a great game yesterday, and then he scored the first pass, GG yesterday, and then O'Neilly equalized. Aurelio equalized, and then Haaland also put the penalty inside, and then it was 2-1 against Real Madrid. You know what is going on? What is wrong with Real Madrid? What is going on? I know yesterday's game is a tough game though for Real Madrid. Yeah, it's a tough game. Even though it was a tough game for Real Madrid. Now looking at the passion, looking at how look at the pressing, the aggressiveness, the passion, the kind of game they played yesterday. If they would have been exerting or putting the same energy on the small teams that they are meeting in the La Liga, they would have run away. They would have been at a far place right now that no La Liga teams can get close to them. Look at the number of games that they've played already. But they always lay low, and then if Xavi Alonso will build up on this kind of performance that they put up yesterday, even though they lost, but it was a great game. Yeah, it was a great game that they had yesterday. Yeah, so I wish Xavi Alonso will exert the same pressure and then the same aggressiveness, put up the same game plans against any La Liga teams that they'll face, so that he can save his job. Yeah, because come on, he's one of the promising coaches in the world right now. Xavi Alonso is one of the promising coaches in the world right now. And when it comes to these big teams like this, and you want to flop, they will not allow you. Yeah, they will not allow you to do that. If you come to these big teams like this and things are not going on well for you, that means they'll sack you. You'll be sacked. You will lose your job. So guys, that is it for the Champions League night. And these are the things that went on during the night, from a Tuesday and then the Wednesday matches. So guys, please, the comment section is open for you. Put anything that you have over there. The games that your expectations, the games that you're expecting that which couldn't work out for you. The matches that spoil your bet as well, to put them in the comment section. Let's discuss that next time. We see how you choose or you make your selections, guys. Until then, please, this channel, please, if you are fresh on this channel, if this is your first time watching us or coming on this channel, please subscribe to the notification, subscribe, and then put on the notification bell, so that anytime that I drop updates, please, you'll be the first person to see it. And please share this, share my works for me, please share it. Encourage people to also come to the channel. Please help me build this channel, please. You are the only people that can do it for me. I'm begging you, please. I am begging you, help me out there, guys. Until then, we out.